Hello, just starting again, a part 2 or 3 here of a second run around through the Madill box. Here's a cute little truck. There's some writing on there, smaller than a fingernail, but these photos are so good you can almost see it if a phone would zoom. Actually, it looks like it says S. Madill. That's amazing for a small photo. Some 1980s action, late 70s. Somebody standing up in behind. It said that that's how you learned to run a line loader back then. Not you'd be in the cab because they're huge, but you'd spend 2 to 3 weeks standing up behind the operator, just listening. You wouldn't be giving unwanted advice or telling him what you thought he should do. You just stand there and shut up and learn your trade. I've been in the back of a couple of them while they're running. These are the Fairleads, Rooster Heads, whatever names they go by. They are tilted back on an angle for some reason. These are the guy lines. Usually, oh, that's these rings. Usually there'd be a cable all through them. In case one fell down, it wouldn't hit the chaser in the head or the yard engineer on the top of the cab. And the yarder would start life as a World War II surplus Army tank chassis. I don't know what these are. If they're M somethings, M41s, M6, M8, I don't know. Oh, they're different. That one's different again, with spoked wheels, idlers. Inside the Madill factory. That was took down a few years ago. It's I believe it became a GM car dealership. That's an 071 and a really old 1950, late 50s looking logging truck. Kenworth. There was a couple of 71s built on like a Terex lower with the big undercarriage. A-frame for dropping bundles into the water. 80-foot sticks, or 80, 90, or 100. Probably 80 there. Pulling 120-ton loads off. And they also had these, or is it Englewood or Bear something on Vancouver Island at the reload. They would go from the off-highway logging truck onto the railway, the Canfor, the skeleton cars. Well, someone will have to comment. I can't say if that logo has got any familiarity to it or not, but there's a bit of a logo on the side. Can't make it out. I almost think it was an old BC Hydro type logo, but no chance. And here we are pre-warranty, not post-warranty, so warranty hasn't even kicked in here yet. Brand new. I think we all need to get a run of these stickers made. We should all have one in our man cave or in our basement. The original, the green, and some were blue and the others were black with green. I've got some cardboard printout ones, or paper printed ones off the internet that hung on my walls. This is under the gantry where the tower would hinge right here for up down. The raising guys, hydraulic controls, serial number of the machine, which with a microscope you could probably make it out and trace the machine. And the spec plate would tell you the line sizes. It's illegal, in BC anyways, it's illegal to run a yarder that doesn't have a spec plate on it. So if the powers that be came out and you were running a 2-inch line on a 1 1/8 inch rated machine, they would shut you down. Oh, I just saw something. He's beaking off about stickers. What did I just see? Okay, I was talking from experience. So these were little printouts I did because I built those model steel Madill yarder toys. So I had to glue some of these on, but we need to have a big full vinyl sticker. And this machine had its picture took 4 or 5 times just swinging with that log or a different log. So this is just another angle of a picture we've seen before. Oh man, you wouldn't have to twist my arm to offer me that kind of lifestyle. Except the getting up early in the morning thing, that would suck. But another one, different loader, big Western red cedar. And that's your old growth. That's all the stuff they want to save up here all the time. Clackwat Sound, the Kitlope Valley, Moresby, Mears Island, on and on. The Tatson Sheeny, the Kitlope Valley. Everybody forgets about these environmentalists screaming and yelling to save everything. Mount Elphinstone, Sunshine Coast, Vancouver, the GVRD watersheds up here above Vancouver. That shut down in the early 90s. And there's your whole Tongass, 17 million acre Tongass National Forest. Because we got to save all the old dead trees. That's what they're like. They're all dead and dying. A diamond is forever, trees come and go. So anyway, I'm not running for a politician here, so for a Forest Service job, but back to the iron. That's probably a one of a kind. Man, that looks a lot like a little Thunderbird, that front cab. They're mobile ones, they're little TMYs, like 40, 45s or 50s. They made some road ones, or 70. It's got some influence there from that. Or Detroit diesel by the round radiator, round topped rad. You didn't, that was American, I guarantee. You didn't see this stuff in the, up here. 099, sold in Medford, Oregon. 099. There's no way. 099. I thought that was that Skyline grapple capable one that looks like an 09, but it's on 4-axle, a big one. There's one out here that's been for sale for years. They're supposed to be dangerous. That's gonna be mid 60s, looks like. Agency Press, Croton Studios, Burnaby, BC, which is not on Vancouver Island. Nice photo. Their green logo on there. There's still quite a few. I'll do a few more here, and I'll probably get one last one forever, and that's it for Madill history. This is American side, I think Oregon. That's Weyerhaeuser, early 80s. Oh, here we go. Weyerhaeuser, Springfield, Oregon, March 1980. So, of course, you can tell just by the color, the look, and the Weyerhaeuser logo. So, you don't have to be able to read minds or read photos sometimes to date this stuff or narrate it. Yarding it in the snow line. McMillan Blodell. So that's on BC. That's on our side, BC here. Man, that looks a little bit. I used to have all the brochures. That looks just a little bit familiar from a brochure cover. But I threw all my stuff out. when I got out of the logging and cutting wood and all that stuff in 2005, I was kind of heartbroken. And the only way to do was cold turkey, just to cut all ties with it. So I threw out garbage bagfuls of pamphlets, brochures, old logging magazines, just anything you can imagine. All my tracks and treads, and just garbage bagged it. Said I couldn't have it around haunting me, so I kind of wish I hadn't done that. I really wish I still had all that stuff. I had some really rare, some real neat stuff, but I've slowly been able to rebuild collections here, as you see. Old Hayes HDX, offset cab. If it was a Pacific, we'd call it a P16. Yarder in behind. Just a regular day 40 years ago on the coast. Of course, I'm still in my 40s, so I did miss that. I'm going to shut down and do however long it takes. I'm going to do this one last stack here as the final one. All right, thanks for watching.